How's it going, YouTube? So we have an entire booster box of OP07, 500 years in the future, that we're going to be opening today. But, as is always the case, we are giving away 2 entire booster boxes of Wings of the Captain. All you have to do, subscribe, and then you'll be automatically entered. And when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we are going to be giving away 2 of those booster boxes to 2 of our subscribers. I think that sounds like a pretty good deal, if you ask me. So we're gonna go ahead, open this up, and see what we get. All right, so here we have 24 packs of 500 years in the future. There are a lot of really good hits from this set that we're looking for. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with pack number 1. Now, if you saw our last video, which you should definitely check out after this, we did not do too well. So we are really hoping for something to help turn around our luck. But for the first pack, we have a Steri, Capote, Vega Force 1, Edward Weevil, Dice, Dracul Mihawk, Megaton Nine-Tail Rush, Shaka, Slave Arrow, Mr. Tanaka, Tony Chopper, and a Karina. I actually just watched One Piece Gold, so I understand what these cards are now. That was something I hadn't done for the longest time. I'm finally sitting down and watching all of the One Piece movies, since we are down to only 1 episode a week for Egghead. It's finally back. Couldn't be more excited. But alright. Oh, this card's adorable. Vinsmoke Ryuji, Edison, Boa, Tonjit, Khalifa, that's a nice art, Karimic Punishment, Tony Chopper, Roronorazoa, Joseph, Vegapunk, and a very long word, and Kaku. Okay, nothing so far, but that's alright. We're not expecting to get anything right off the bat. We're gonna try to save our great pools for somewhere in the middle, just to, make the video super entertaining. I'm not entirely sure what these booster boxes are going for these days, somewhere in the realm of 150, but hopefully we can try and make a profit. Blue Gem, Gismonda, CP0 names. Alright, we're gonna go a little bit faster through these, just because we have a lot of packs to open today. Gecko Moria, Zoro, Monkey D Dragon, and a Portugas D Ace. Very nice rare. Alright, pack number 4. We are just moving right along. Still nothing to really talk about. We are going to have all of the... Oh, I messed that one up. We are going to have all the prices for the cards, at least the important ones, appearing on the screen as they happen. And so, hopefully we get something. Fuza, Manda, Jinbei, Papag, York, Mega Nine-Tail Rush, Egghead, Hattori, Rob Lucci, and we have another leader pack. That's alright. That's alright. Let's get these leader packs out of the way so we have something more interesting to open later. What are there? Something like 8 leader packs per booster box? I think the ratio was something like that, but we have Usopp, Jinbei, Capote, Gecko Moria, Koala, Help, Morgans, Dragon Breath, Monkey D. Luffy, Jewelry Bonnie, Monkey D. Luffy, and Galaxy Wink. Another leader pack. Alright. Pack number, what is this? 6? Alright, we're on a roll. I'm always nervous every time I open up these booster boxes. I need them to both get me financial return and also do okay on YouTube. So even if I don't open up anything, if I get a few subscribers out of it, it's worth it. So guys, please consider subscribing. You'll get a chance to win a booster box, and it really helps me out. Alright, Gecko Moria, Scratchman Apu, Buckin, Dracul Mihawk, Vinsmoke Sanji, Vinsmoke Mamaji, Help, Punishment, Zoro, Captain John, Moda, Monkey D. Luffy. Oh! And a very nice SEC Portugas D. Ace. That is a nice looking card. Love to see it. Let's go grab a sleeve for that. That is a very nice pull to get this started. We are going to keep going and see what else we can get. Ace is nice, but you know, we're really hoping for the manga cards. Obviously, the great chase cards that everyone's after. Let's see what we get. Steri, Edward Weevil, Manda, Island of Women, Punishment, Koala, Salome, and Baccarat. Nice. All right, next up we have Edison, Tonjit, Jinbei, Snake Dance, York, Iron Body, Pythagoras, Shave, Foxy, and a Rouge Lucy. And oh, very nice foil Dawn card. Very nice, love that. All the warlords. Man, I am really just starting to fall in love with the One Piece card game. I really enjoy the playstyle. I've finally gotten a chance to, you know, play around with some of the cards at a local game store and just with some of my friends. And I think it is such a beginner-friendly game that it's really easy for someone who just doesn't want to invest a lot into the game. Portugasti Ace. Ooh! Secret Rare Boa Hancock. This is a gorgeous card. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I love the foiling. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second, but I love the foiling on these cards. They are just amazing. I've played like every card game you can think of at some professional level. Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! And I can say that the foiling and the card quality for One Piece is better than anything I've ever seen before. But like I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, the pack is not open all the way. This is such a beginner-friendly game. So if anyone watching is just, you know, thinking, oh my gosh, this pack is, what am I doing wrong? All right, hopefully that does it. Man, that was for some reason, really tough pack to open. If I can finish my sentence, anyone who's just thinking about getting into this game, it's still in its infancy, so the creators at Bandai are still trying to figure out a couple things, but I highly, highly recommend trying out the One Piece card game. We have Rob Lucci, and then a normal Boa Hancock. Very nice SR. Our alternate art is a little prettier. Alright, let's see what we get. Can we get a triple hit box? That would be very nice. We still have a lot of packs to go, so hopefully we're not through all of our hits at the beginning. We got Blue Jam, Fuza, Edison, Kabaru, Khalifa, Dice. Let's see what we get. We got Foxy, Tony Chopper. You know, I love Foxy. I hope he comes back in another filler arc. But I know many people that they just despise Foxy. Which is understandable. He's a very, very controversial character. Alright. Is there a Foxy leader? I think there is. I think there's a Foxy leader that you can play in this game. Vega Force 1. Paprika. So many of these characters I completely forgot existed in this show. Boa Hancock leader. We are just getting every single Boa card. Outlook and Fisher Tiger. Right. I gotta feel like there's a trick, because the last thing I want to do is cut off the top of these cards. Alright. Edward Weevil. Tonjit. Jinbei. Island of Women. Alright, come on. Something. Shaka. Otama. Ooh, and then an SR Monkey D Dragon. They're so pretty. I know I've said that before, but I just can't stop saying how gorgeous these cards look and the card quality. I mean, it's also just a fact that One Piece card quality is insanely good. If you go and look on the PSA website and notice just what percentage of cards being sent in are PSA 10s, it's really ridiculous. It's like something 90% of all One Piece submissions are coming back as PSA 10s. So Bandai clearly has a lot of love for this game, and they are really trying to make this game a success. And from what I can tell, so far they're succeeding. Crocodile, more pizza. We are going to claim the One Piece, and then we have a Frankie. Since I've just started, I've only built 2 decks. I've been building my Marco deck since I started, because I just opened up a pack when I first started the game, and he was the first leader I opened, so I knew I had to make him. But recently I started making a Charlotte Katakuri deck. We got a Karina and a SR Sanji. We're getting a lot of SRs. Alright. So yeah, the Katakuri deck's fun. I've only played it a handful of times. I'm still only building it out of the bulk that I have in a Katakuri that I opened recently. But alright. Gecko Moria, Papka, Matcha. You know what, just let me know in the comments below what your favorite leader is from One Piece so far. Maybe it's Rob Lucci. Let me know, and maybe I'll try and build him. Tempest Kick. One thing I would like to do later is do like deck profiles and like following the meta of the One Piece card game, but that's something I'm going to wait to do until I, have a better understanding of, the One Piece meta, how it ebbs and flows. But yeah, if that's something you're interested, just let me know, and I might think about doing something like that. Vinsmoke, Reiji, Apu Scratchman, Snake Dance, Tori, Atlas, Slow Beam, Blaze, Slice, and Porsche. Alright, we are getting to the end. Come on, can we get one more hit? We've had 2 pretty nice hits, so I'm really hoping for something to help, recuperate a little bit of the value. When you open a booster box, you're not expecting to get back what you paid for it, but it would be nice. Dadan and Stussy. These packs are so tough to open. It has the best looking cards of any TCG I've played, but also the hardest packs to open. Magic packs are so much easier. Alright, Boa, Gecko Moria, Jinbei, Ninetail Rush, Pickle, Iron Body, Tempest Kick, and Trafalgar Law. Right, we are in the final 5 packs. Can we get something in the close? Can we get something really cool in the close? Alright. Porshemi. Capote. So many of these characters. I just have no idea who they are. Island of Women. And I'm caught up on the anime too. Eau Rouge. The most mysterious character in One Piece, if you ask me. And Rob Lucci. I wonder when we're going to get introduced to Eau Rouge. I don't know if he's going to be like a final arc kind of character, but he's the only one from the Shabati Archipelago that we haven't gotten to meet yet. We got to see him, obviously, briefly when he came and killed one of Big Mom's people, one of those sweet commanders. Nico Robin, Monkey D. Dragon, Outlook, and Frontier, and then a very nice foil Dawn. I love this Dawn card. I kind of want more of it. Alright. Last 3. Can we get something cool in the close? I know we've already gotten some pretty cool cards, but what can we get? Oh, it's always so hard to cut them. Oh, wait, did we get it? Watch me pull a manga rare and then accidentally cut the top off of it trying to open the pack. Alright, we have a Jinbei, Steri, Gismonda, Buckin, Khalifa, Slow Beam, Iron Body, Shave, Salome, Hamburg, Sengoku, and a Vegapunk Lilith SR. Very nice, very nice. 2 packs left. Something good, something good. Now, I know you're supposed to get 2 alternate arts, and I'm not sure if that ace counts as one of ours, but hopefully it doesn't. And we can still pull something cool in these last 2 packs. Capote, Usopp, Reiji, Spandam, Sanji Mihawk Pickles, Tanaka, Atlas, Captain John, Ein, and we got a Jinbei. This is the banned one, so I don't think it's worth anything. Maybe they'll probably unban it at some point. But here we go, the final pack of our booster box. I'm not entirely sure where we're at with price, but I don't think we're doing too bad if this BOA is as much as I remember it being. Alright. Final pack. Blue Gem. Manda. Baskerville? Vega Force Want. Karmic Punishment. Rayquaza Help. York. Boa Sandersonia. Gina. Hattori. Monkey D. Luffy. And Kaku. So that's how we're going to finish it up. These are our 2 big hits from the box. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Just remember, if you are interested in winning one of these 2 booster boxes, feel free to subscribe and you just might win. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like these booster box openings, please consider subscribing so I know that you guys are interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.